ladies are scared the shit out of me. Howdy, howdy, everyone. How's it going today? Everything looks like it is up and running properly. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Get music in here. And the gentle sound of rainfall, I guess. But welcome back. I hope everyone's having a good enough day. My day was kind of rough, but you know, it's better now. We're here. We have another session of LA Noire. But before we get into that, as always, you can find me at any one of these places up here, or I gotta figure out why those buttons don't work anymore. The easily clickable links right there in the chat. We're down in the description below. You're seeing this in the future on the YouTube. Welcome in, Jack. How are you today? How's your Tuesday treating you? I am having a rough day. Work was unbearable. We'll just say that. It was fucking terrible. And that's going to be my life for about the next week and a half. Which I'm not overly thrilled about. But what are you going to do, right? Good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. I am amazed that I still have a job. The amount of just unbridled fuckery afoot at work. Ooh, yeah, it do be like that sometimes. I work at a port, and we don't often get ships at my particular location. But when we do, it's amazing how bad people are at, like, things with it. And just, like, you know, people who will set a rule expect us to follow that rule until the first time where we have to get somebody to, like, until the first time it becomes a thing, and then they immediately backtrack on it. God damn, I need a trim. My beard's all full and long. Exactly, believe me, I know. Oh, yeah. I don't doubt it. And the worst part is, every time I think about getting a new job, I just keep thinking, you know, everywhere's like this. The grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is just as dead and festering everywhere. Why do I have so many of these on my desk? Apparently, I ate a bunch of Cracker Jacks at my desk, because I just found like 3 Cracker Jack stickers. Anywho. You know what will make me feel better about my job? Playing some video games. So what say we go ahead and get into that? Every job, unless you're the boss, is the same. The only thing that's different is the pay. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, my pay ain't good. The number of times I have to remind my place of employment that they don't pay me enough for the amount of work they think that I should give them is amazing. Reefer Madness.
You know a Freddie Calhoun?
Sure, I know
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to
come
blow
Noire
the whistle
detectives
on
and
a
get paid.
primo reefer
Exactly.
distribution ring. Says he
Has he
can.
said how much it's going to cost?
50
If I
bucks.
thought
And the
I could make
department will front
money,
me the
like,
50?
You can put
I'm not gonna
in
lie,
an
I
expense
have looked into
claim.
becoming a private
He's
detective
over at Mike
before.
Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard.
Unfortunately,
See
the
what you
state
can
I
find
live
out.
in, unless you are an ex-cop, you cannot get a license to be a private detective.
Get moving, Phelps. Roy's informant is the skittish type.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
$50?
He said all's fair
Do
in
they
love
think
and
I'm made of
war.
money?
No, you just look like you're made of
I
money.
was told there's a thing.
Oh, very good. The kid's on form.
That
I'd say
Phelps-
on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
I think I'm stuck.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
I am stuck.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
It's legit nothing stopping you. Oh, didn't know you had restrictions. Thought you could just become a PI. Certain states do not require a license to become a private detective. Certain states do. The state that I live in... Hey, I just found this out today, that apparently Cole Phelps can take a drink from the water coolers at the police station. Certain states do have restrictions on it. Certain states don't. New Jersey, where I reside, apparently, unless you are an ex-cop, it is nearly impossible to get your license to be a PI. Stuff only. Where's the exit to this place?
Now she scored strips off me at the grand jury.
Alright, where are we going?
Now the DA
Fuck you, Roy. You can walk. Apparently there's a street crime. I don't know. I keep coming back to the idea that, like, if I get... For me to, like, transfer my job, it would have to be either a considerable amount of money, become an illegal PI, fight crime until the police find out, start to hunt you down. Boom, Noire film right there. I mean, isn't that just being Batman?
Detective Phelps.
At a certain point, shouldn't I just be Batman?
Look, Phelps, in a minute, a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the fifth. We don't care about Rampley so much
Which,
as we want his boss.
I gotta tell you,
He's the one we're gonna put away for.
I'm not in shape enough to be Batman.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him.
The cardio would kill me.
Here's what you're gonna do.
As an overweight pack-a-day smoker,
Blend in, wait for our mark.
and I don't look good in
Get a
skin-tight
dark
leather.
coat. Wait until he hands over the cash, then tail him. Good luck.
I wouldn't even make a good Phantom.
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
That's the guy. I hear he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
The Gray Ghost, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the hat with the, like, mask and the scarf, I could pull that off.
Give me $1,000 on Cavalcade in the fifth.
I mentioned it in, I think it was Jagboo's stream the other day, how I really want them to make a modern Rocketeer or Phantom movie. And how I think I'm the only one out here just, like, clamoring for it. But went to film school. You got the tools to make it. I do not have the rights to either the Rocketeer or the Phantom. I wish I did. I always said I wanted to, years ago when I was in school, I always said I'd love to make a gritty noir version
Hey, come on. This ain't New York.
of Inspector Gadget. His face. How? I was behind a wall. Like straight up make like a hard-boiled detective
Get this.
version.
Middle of the
Damn it,
afternoon.
Roy Orlson.
Any available units to 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
What's next?
Car 11K.
Like an Inspector Gadget movie where it's just like a hard-boiled detective film, where he just so happens to have all the
Detective Phelps.
Inspector Gadget bits.
Look, Phelps, in a minute, a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some.
Like, I always thought that would work as like a good
We don't care
short
about
film.
Rampley so much as we want his boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the
But
race.
I am not a writer,
You're hoping Rampley will lead us
despite
to
the fact
him.
that I have all of
Here's
the
what you're gonna
notebooks. Or
Get
rights
in
issues
there.
too. I mean, yeah, technically I
there.
do not own
Wait
Inspector
for our
Gadget.
mark.
I could make
Get
it
in
where
a
it's,
dark
you know,
coat.
Inspector Gadget with
Wait
the
until he
serial
hands
number
over
filed
cash,
off, of course.
then tail him.
But like I said, I'm also not a writer. I would say I'm good at coming up with the skeleton. I'm not very good at putting
wait
flesh
outside.
and meat
Keep
on
an eye
that
on the
skeleton.
place.
That's the guy from the papers.
You know.
Solved that big case.
I actually have been considering trying to work on that and get better at writing. Because I have all of the idle time.
Give me a grand on Cavalcade
Um,
the 5th.
Because while I'm really good at coming up with concepts, I'm not very good at, like, the moment-to-moment stuff. And as much as we all want to talk about the overall story and the ending being important to a story, that moment-to-moment flesh is needed as well. You know? You can't really, like... You can't have a story where you don't want to read it or watch it while it's happening, you know? And it's also like, I just haven't... I'm very judgmental of my own creations. Get there is part of... that gets you in the middle. Yeah. Like... I'm good at coming up with the occasional bit of dialogue, or like, you know,
Hey, come on. This ain't New York.
or shit like that, but I'm not very good at, like, trying not to get spotted by this. Subject evading, I can see him. He's right there. Like, once again, it's like anything else. You got to do it a bunch to get
this.
good at it.
Middle of the afternoon.
Any available unit, the 484 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Car 11K. We'll handle the
What, did you
outstanding
steal that car? You dude got out and started running.
Roger 11K. See the detective if possible.
You know, it requires a certain amount of effort put in.
Detective Phelps.
Look, Phelps, in a minute.
To be fair,
a
I've done
bagman
that
named
before
Rampley's
with
gonna walk
movies.
in here
Like,
and
I've
put a
sat there
mint
with
on
the
some
movie on
horse
one screen and the script
We
on
don't care about
another and
Rampley so much as we want
watched
his
it
boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
because I like seeing the differences.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him.
Bingo.
I actually have these things. I gotta dig them out. They're called story clocks,
Get in there.
where it
In
breaks
there.
down all
Wait
the
for our
action
mark.
story points
In a
of
dark
your
coat.
story
Wait until he hands over the cash.
into a clock
Then tail him.
format, so you can see like
Good luck.
how far along each point comes. And I've been kind of thinking about doing more of that. Like,
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the
I was told good practice for that is, well, ain't that it didn't help. It gave me understanding, but I've never considered myself a writer. Like I always said when I was in school, I didn't want to be the director. I wanted to be the DP. I wanted to be the director of photography. I've always
me a
been
grand
more
on Cavalcade
interested
the
in
5th.
putting the camera somewhere and lighting things and creating an image rather than, you know, necessarily telling the story. But that niche has been solved by doing photography. Like, I get to create images. I get to make things like that by taking pictures. And that's great, but bus had a red light was trying to hit me. I don't get to like do that all that often anymore, you know? Like, I don't get to do the other bits of it. And the storytelling thing kind of, like, I feel like kind of is an interesting thing that I haven't gotten to explore a ton. Which is also funny because I've had a certain amount of...
There's an oxymoron.
I have no idea how to get past this. Also, why are we only running at 30 frames a second?
Get this. Middle.
Any available unit, the 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and
I don't
Ivar.
care, Earl.
Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Like, to be fair, I also fully will recognize all of these issues are things that can be solved by just me putting in more
Detective
work.
Phelps.
Which the unfortunate reality of it
And
is,
Bagman
as an
and
adult
Rampley's
with a
gonna walk
full-time
in
job,
Put a mint on some horse
and
running in the
this,
fifth.
like, to be fair,
We don't
this
care about
doesn't
Rampley so much as we want
just,
his boss.
like, this takes a certain
We're
amount of
gonna
work,
put away for
too.
fixing the race.
Like,
Hoping Rampley will
it's
lead
putting
us
in the
to him.
time,
Bingo.
yeah.
Here's what you're gonna do.
Unfortunately, I am still subject to only 24
Get in
hours in a
there.
day.
Blend in. Wait
You know.
for our mark. You'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash.
It's just
then
finding
take him.
time for it, which is unfortunate. I gotta do more overnights at work so that I have time to sit there and just do nothing.
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
Like, do you do any writing or like are you interested in creation in that regard? Like creating movies or stories or anything like that? Or on the job during break, yeah.
Give me a grand.
I work in
Cavalcade.
security, so it's a bunch of hurry up and wait. I tend to have a lot of time to just kind of like occupy myself, you know? Hence why I was also able to 100% Red Dead Redemption. Ah. Okay. I was able to 100% Red Dead Redemption 2 at work. Like, bro, you have a red light. So are you in at work? That's wild. Like I said, you want to get other things done. Work in security. You know? I actually got the job. I was in college when I got the job, and in the interview they said, "Oh, well, you're in school, right?" Well, and the good news is you'll have plenty of time to do your homework while, while working. So it was kind of a known thing. So are you in
Get
school,
this.
or do you do
Middle of the afternoon.
Any available
Like,
unit, the 44 suspect.
I don't want to say it in terms
custody
of like,
at
oh, well,
Sunset
what do you
and
do?
Ivar.
But I am
Unit
kind of
to
asking, like, well,
handle
what do
code
you,
2 identified.
like, have you made things? You know?
Detective Phelps.
Ah, you're in production out in L.A. Oh,
In a minute, a bag.
you're actually doing it. Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome. PA at
We don't
Fox.
care about
Ah,
Rampley so much as we want his boss.
sweet.
He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
I also
Rampley
made a
will
mistake
lead
when I
us
went
to
to
it.
school. I went to a for-profit,
Here's what you're
like,
gonna do.
college that has recently
Get in
shuttered.
there. Blend in. Wait
So,
for
like,
our mark.
I
You'll be
didn't
in
make
a
the
dark
best
coat.
decision on that.
Wait until he hands over the cash, then tail him.
But to be fair, that
Good
I
luck.
made that decision in the week where I lost my job and my house got robbed. So I wasn't really in the best frame
I'll
of
wait
mind that
outside.
week.
Keep an eye on the place.
But hell yeah.
Give me a grand on Cavalcade in the fifth.
I for a long time there, I was actually doing a lot of concert photography and videography. I knew a bunch of people in bands, so I'd end up getting like a lot of work through them, and it was great because the band that I regularly worked with was pretty much just free practice to like, work on new techniques, have stuff to edit, learn more about this, that, and the other at my own pace. Like, it was actually really decent stuff to do.
New York.
Have that time to learn on your own pace, yeah. Well, like I said, I made the mistake. So I can see him. This motherfucker's right here. Is that? Hold on. Am I following the wrong dude?
Get this.
I think I'm
Middle of the
stupid.
afternoon.
Never mind. I think I'm stupid. Disregard everything I've ever said. I'm an idiot.
Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle
Hold on.
code
Where's
2
my?
identified.
This is. I think I'm
Detective
following the
Phelps.
wrong guy. Because I keep following the guy in the brown jacket, and I just realized he was wearing blue in the cutscene.
Put a mint on some horse running in the 5th. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss.
Can I skip this cutscene? No?
He's the one we're
Okay.
gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him.
Bingo. Here's what you're gonna do.
And by the way,
Get in there. Blend
I spent
in,
a bit of time
wait for our
today
mark. You'll be in
trying to
dark
figure
cover.
out
Wait until
what
he hands over the
comes
cash,
after
then
this.
tail him. Good luck.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what game we're playing next. I don't want something as long as this. Because to be
I'll
fair,
wait outside.
this is
Keep
not a
an eye
short
on the
game.
place.
And I don't necessarily want something where it's a lot of walk around, talk to people, and, like, conversational based. I want something with a little bit more action because I want to switch it up. I got a couple ideas, and some of them seem like they might even be interesting.
Give me $1,000 on cavalcade in the 5th.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to go for a shorter game or a longer game. Or a newer game, even. Because, once again, I don't think I need to be playing another game from 2010. Yeah, I'm following the guy in the blue, not the guy in the brown. The guy in the brown is acting super suspicious, so that's why I was kind of following him. This one is a classic, yes. Well, to be fair, like, I enjoy this game. Like, very much so. He turns down the alley. See, the guy in the brown was acting suspicious.
Hey, come on. This ain't New York.
Fuck. Punch him. At this point, I should just run up and fucking clock him. I can't do any worse. The random New York slander. I'm here for the New York slander.
Get this.
Any available unit
I'm from
44
Philadelphia.
suspect to be taken into
We don't like
custody
New
at
York.
Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
We don't like them either, yeah. Are you originally from the
Detective Phelps.
West Coast?
Look, Phelps, in a minute, a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the 5th. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss.
Ah.
He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping
Nice.
Rampley will lead us to him.
Bingo. Here's what you're gonna do.
I've never been that far west.
Get in there. Blend in. Wait for our mark.
Like, granted, LA has never held that much
Wait till
allure
he hands
other
over
than, like,
cash.
the
Then
movie
tail.
stuff for me to go out there.
Luck.
But as I grow older, it kind of seems like it might be a cool place to see.
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
I mean, the furthest west I've been is, like, Dallas, Fort Worth. When I was in my early 20s, actually when I was about 20, I think, we camped from here to Texas and back.
Give me
Because that
$1,000
seemed
on
like a good
cavalcade in the
idea.
5th.
We lost a wheel in Kentucky. Yeah, that's where a lot of the noirs were filmed. There is a movie filmed in San Francisco that I would want to go and see places that it took place. And it's Dirty Harry. Like, I would love to go see some of the, like, places that they show in Dirty Harry. You have a red light, motherfucker. It's a crosswalk. 'Cause as fucking wild as Clint Eastwood has been as he's gotten older, I love Clint Eastwood movies.
Hey, come on. This ain't New York.
All right, he's gonna stop and turn around again.
You playing hide and seek, Mac?
Don't call me Mac, pal. Hey, if we follow the right guy, we can get through this. Hot damn.
Got it, boss. A full G. She's coming in at 20 to 1. You and I are about to retire.
Wait, did they just spell a full G?
You're both under arrest.
G-E-E? I didn't know that was going to end in a shootout. I took my hands away from the controls for a second. But hey, we did it.
Car 11K calling.
Only took
ATL.
me 10
Ambulance
tries.
required at Sunset and Ivar. Shots
literal
fired
half
and
hour
suspects
of
are
effort.
down. We're code 4, but I'll need an ambulance in a corner.
Roger that, 11K. All units be advised, the 484 at Sunset and Ivar is code 4. Suspects are down.
Alright, let's go actually do the job we're supposed to be doing. Oh my god, it was a miracle nobody was around that corner. So you know what's funny? I was on Twitter.
Doing this on purpose.
And I was scrolling along, as you do when you're depressed. And I came upon a video posted by a Twin Peaks account that had one of David Lynch's, one of his little, talks that he does to the camera nowadays. I don't really know exactly what to call them. I don't think it was his weather report.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
And David Lynch apparently now has a beard, and...
So what next?
Take a seat with Freddy, Cole. I'll do all the talking. Freddy, you're looking good.
You're gonna help
a
me,
beard
right?
and combed
That's
hair.
what I'm here for.
And I legitimately had to stop because it's
20?
like...
Sure,
Is that my
right
grandfather?
here.
20. I said.
You want the money or the alternative?
Fucking this picture of
Tell us about
fucking
the reefer, Freddy.
David Lynch looked exactly
Another
like
good
my
Samaritan.
grandfather.
Answer the question.
Rice comes
weird.
from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddy?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddy.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz.
That's fucked up.
Be careful. He likes guns. How do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddy. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket. Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
You recommend a threshold?
Crossfire.
You believe his story? Sure. A hophead like Freddy would raffle his sister for...
There goes a week's wages.
Yeah, well. Couldn't that happen to a nicer guy, Earl?
Sure. A hophead like Freddy would raffle his sister for his next score.
That's fucked up. It's more fucked up that you repeated it.
Any unit in the vicinity of 211 in progress at 3rd and Union. Stand by for further unit to handle identify.
You know, we got a siren, Phelps.
Listen, don't act like that was your idea. I was hitting the button, Roy. piece of shit. Which it really says something that, like, I don't know if it counts as dramatic irony, because I'm not the audience. It really says something that, like, I have as visceral reaction to Roy Earl as I do. I feel like it's almost to the point of spoiler. But I refuse to, like, acknowledge Roy Earl as, like, act like Roy Earl isn't a piece of shit. Roy the man. No, Roy's a piece of shit. Fuck Roy. You know why. You know what he does. Actually, to be fair, the game isn't even trying to be cool about it. Like, every time we interact with Roy before he becomes our partner, he is very much shown as being like a piece of shit. You know? Like, the game doesn't try to hide it from us. I like seeing streamers' reactions. I mean, I get it. You know? I'm pretty sure I just grinded this car. It's the same thing that people... Yeah. Well, it's like... It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I can see people thinking Roy is cool. But in the same vein, I see those people thinking Roy might be cool before you get to the end of the game. If you think Roy is cool after your first playthrough, that says more about you. Like, that says something bad about you. Hey, wobbly tires back. Hit you, psycho. Exactly. Or do you mean my driving? Both are valid. Damn, where is this? On fucking Tatooine? Like, is this street crime on the fucking forest moon of Endor? Like, where the fuck is it? Oh, God damn it. Car broke again. Alright, we're going far faster in the... Nope. Give me your car.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer.
People like him at the end of the game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Like, that is definitely, like, untrustworthy behavior. That's one of them red flags, as the kids say. Like... Then again, I have similar opinions like that on a lot of characters that people like. Like, not even just to be, like, a contrarian, which to a certain point being a contrarian is fun. But... there are certain things where it's like, without spoilering it, I'm going to say Joel Miller from fucking The Last of Us. I think he is an evil son of a bitch. Like without spoiling anything, without talking more about it. Like, he's an evil son of a bitch. We haven't, while The Last of Us has been around for a long time, we have not played it on the channel yet, so I do...
What are
we
you
have the
doing?
no spoiler rule in effect for that. Even though I have played it. Which I really ought to make that rule like an actual rule and, like, put it in writing. Because it's kind of... It's a rule, but it's also not written anywhere, so I don't know why I expect people to know that. Hey, Leadfoot, I don't know what that is. You idiot! No, Roy, you can walk if you want. They keep giving me street crimes that are, like, on the other side of the fucking map. And granted, I'm trying to do all 40 of them in this run.
Look where you're going.
maybe you should look where you're going. Have you thought about that? Oh, this intersection's busy. And I somehow got through it unscathed. I mean, aside from all the scathes my car already has. That doesn't sound right. Come on, floppy tire, don't fail me now. If you play this on the Switch, you can actually drive fast enough where you can beat the render distance. So you can actually drive places without cars getting in front of you. Because the draw distance, you can drive faster than the draw distance can keep up. That dude just shooting at that guy with a big ass smile on his face.
LAPD, like hell.
The hell does
Put
that
your
even
hands
mean?
in the air.
Like hell.
The nerve of some...
There he is, officer.
Why are there all these
Give it
old
up.
people?
LAPD.
Welcome in, Sylvan.
Lost traded my stream with 3 viewers.
I'm out of here.
Stop or I will shoot.
Gruely, how are you? Olivia, how are you? Welcome in, Sylvan. What were you playing tonight? Valheim, I believe? I want to say. Where? There. Valheim.
Okay, I think there's some mice. Yeah. Oh, there
Cat
you
video.
go. Got 'em.
It's a cat
Wow.
video.
What a predator. Oh, more mice? More mice? Oh, no.
The cat's on some cracktivities. I'm doing all right. Hopefully you are having a lovely day as well.
You know the way. You can drive.
Gruely, how have you been? It's been a minute. I see you've been uploading, with the space and the monsters and the, why am I meant to say Malay Hitmasters. Gotta swim. Welcome her to the Master Club. Dead Space. That's the words I'm thinking of. Dead Space. I see you've been uploading that on YouTube. How's that? I love the hell out of that Dead Space remake. Game volume a bit high. It's because we're being shot at with machine guns. What was it from Naked Gun? I can't hear you if you keep shooting while you talk. Because I want to give Gruely a shout out as well. There we go.
No, nee, das wird nix. Das war ambitioniert.
Yeah.
Die werden mit reinkommen, die kommen mit rein.
Tired, but
schade.
sleep soon.
Ich hatte nicht gehofft, dass sie reinkommen.
Einer nur, ist einer nur.
Release news, UPE driver right now. I'm into
Nice.
this experimenting.
Oh,
Oh! Means I'll have to do an upgrade as well. So, but have a good swing. Thank you for stopping in, Olivia. Always wonderful to see you. I hope you have a lovely night. Or whatever time it happens to be for you. I'm just kind of assuming at night. Thank you for popping in.
Jemand muss das bitte klippen, Leute.
Scheiße, da war ja gar kein Gelände, das ist voll gefährlich.
Like, Gruely does way more deep dive into the does way more deep dives into the like AMD like software than I am capable of. God damn, they shoot me the fuck up. Dude, how long is the bad clip? I don't know, it's your clip. But Grully, like you're really getting into like the nitty gritty of that of the AMD software. I'm impressed. 'Cause I do not have the bandwidth to do it. And I'm also just so simple. Head empty. Nothing up here.
Call for help. I'll try to find a way in.
Considering what I can do with the new card and whatnot. Yeah, no, I get it. It's just like I commend you for it is all. Like I said, I feel like I just do not have the bandwidth to... Tonight's the night of 1,000 deaths. I am just failing left, right, and center today. Run at them, absorb the bullets. Reefer madness, uh-huh.
Call for help. I'll try to find a way in.
Man, I'd love to get myself a Thompson. That looks fun. Expensive, but fun.
52 North Las Palmas. Shots fired and officers need help at 42 North Las Palmas.
This is unintentional comedy film. So, confession, I've never seen Reefer Madness. I only know of it from Reputation.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
Like, I know it's one of those ones that like everybody talks about. I've just never like sat down and watched it.
You guys don't have to leave a mess.
Y'all gotta say, yeah, I know.
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. You open fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself.
It's memed on pretty hard, yeah. Well, it's like original meme too. It's right up there where like Kilroy was here, where it was a meme before the memes.
$1. Thought they took
Diamond
this out of
Laura.
circulation.
Well, we need to get Laura Platinum too. People feel so the same as over exaggerate what weed does. Yeah. Like, to be fair, I have friends who are far more into the weed, like, thing than I am. Yeah, Kilroy was a different kind of mean, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I mean that in just term of, like, something in the cultural zeitgeist. Whereas Kilroy is a great example of a pre-internet meme. Juan Garcia Cruz.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
A front for what, Cole? A home? Actually, no, we have a metric fuck ton of intuition. Reveal all clues. Yep. That's a Tommy gun. Which I just think to myself, like, how expensive it would, like, be to, like, shoot a Tommy gun for any amount of time. Because those are, like, 45 ACP. They're not cheap. Yeah, Cole, just kick the door in.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Prior Ryan, I thought the Thompson pretty rad. Why is that message in red? Do I have to okay it? I don't understand. Twitch, I don't understand. I pinged you. Oh. So to be fair, I figured out why my chat looks so different. Yep. These nuts. I figured out why my chat looks so different. When I was fiddling around in settings when everything broke last week, I enabled better TTV and God damn it.
Phelps.
And
You
the
jump
other
like a
one,
girl.
Frank chat or whatever the hell it is. That's why my chat looks so different now on my end. Because I enabled those.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Alright. I'm doing the pee-pee dance. So I'm going to go pee. In the meantime, grab yourself something to drink, grab yourself something to snack on. I will be right back. Spy Kids 3 Game Over is my favorite movie because of its cutting-edge special effects and Rocky Balboa being the main villain. I love when Junie says, "It's Junie time," and proceeds to Junie all over everybody. I don't know what most of that means. Offer to drive. And then you wonder why our reviews are so bad. I believe Wayne got lazy towards the end of his career. Wayne back in the 30s and 40s actually tried. And in latter years threw the script out and basically said, "I'm a plain Tom Wayne." Yeah, you pretty much nailed it. Like 100%, I think you've Twitch chat. Ralphception. Oh, can you guys actually see this? Whee! Have to tap back to see so many Ralphs. Well, I fucked this up already. Good thing Arkham has so many bottomless fucking pits.
Like a violin and cut your string. 99
Ralph has fucked up all of these so badly. Oh god, I'm afraid to scroll up, Sylvan. Jerking all the time. Your boyfriend's it sucks. Okay. Built this thing recently. Yeah. I have a Meta. I got the Meta thing. And also I ran a cable for it. I ran a cable so that I can plug it into my computer on a bungee. Like, I'm actually kind of impressed with how decent the Meta Quest is. Like, for an under $200 VR headset, it's kind of nice. You know? I'm not too thrilled about the Facebook thing. And by that I mean Facebook. But it does work really well.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
He's been there a long time.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Tomato soup. Oh, it's weed.
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Are they all weed? This leek in potato soup, is that weed as well? It's weed as well. I hope in both cans of soup.
With one dead,
First
we
always
needed a
good. I
suspect.
mean, you can always buy apples new.
Is there a pattern to the
Prohibition.
deliveries?
Apple is on some bullshit if they think $3,500 is the correct amount of money to be paid or to be charging for that. Like, they're out their goddamn minds. Hey, RV. 8 pounds on January 10th. I mean, they're a little late. I mean, I don't partake in the devil's lettuce. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Insurance is extra $500 or forth. No, it's not. Like, if it was anybody else, I would kind of like go, you're fucking with me. I kind of don't think you're fucking with me.
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. The dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
Is that all the information I need out of this? Admittedly, I don't. The music stops, so I assume I'm good. This is one of the missions where I don't really know all that much. That weed soup. I mean, to be fair, I'd be real mad if I wanted a can of good old-fashioned tomato soup. And I crack it open, and it's just Bud. That's why, like, yeah, I get that, like, that amount of Bud could get me many tomato soups. I still would be out tomato soup. And that's a crime in and of itself.
You're behind the wheel.
Instead, you get 2 ounces of weed. Yeah, I'd be kind of mad about that. Like, wanted my soup. And to be fair, tomato, my favorite soup. Like, a good tomato bisque.
Crowther says the morphine is still turning up.
But
Makes
not
sense.
if it's from Mexico.
We have no idea how much
Mexico
of the
weed
stuff left
bad.
is shifted.
Like, I don't
There's been no comeback from Cohen.
I don't partake. So I don't know
The
for
Confidential
sure.
magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
I think the last thing I had in that regard, and it might still be in a box somewhere around here. Here's Weed Exporter, we have the best. That's just because it's local.
Right.
Like, I got some
Let's see if we
gummies
can find out
recently,
who's
or
been
not
overseas
recently, a
in the
while
soup in
ago.
this place.
And honestly, it was like, they're fine.
LAPD.
I just don't like how that
Who
makes
owns
me
this
feel.
factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell, Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
Ma'am, you're acting real sketchy.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog.
I mean, she don't
I
look
must
bad from the
apologize
behind,
for my
but
partner's roving
from the
eye.
behind?
He hates saying goodbye. but
Best
he
since
loves
legalization.
watching
I
them
don't know.
leave.
I kind of feel weird about legalization.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell.
You're
for us,
married,
from
man.
the LAPD.
I am not.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Mexican or BC. It depends. There's a lot of weed that was grown in, like, the southeast that was very particular.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason
But,
to be rude.
once again, I am not a
Take seat,
scholar.
gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That was $5 worth. That was a lot of marijuana for $5.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course.
That's it right off the bat. Roy Earl's a piece of shit.
Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
Ma'am, can you sashay a little less? God damn. It's fucking pretty much just made
Any
Phelps
name on that
motorboat
list
her.
that rings a bell?
Oh, fuck, what was that dude's initials? EJ? Hips are deadly weapons. Off after that, he's innocent. EA? Burb. P. Let me have my notebook. Hey, Girlie's playing Dynamite. I gotta remember to turn those off. New clue. EJ. Okay. Okay, no. How's Tijuana? EJ.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz.
I guess that's what I was looking for. Let's see now. Factory sealed soup
The
cans.
factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside
Man. What I'd give to be
know nothing
inside
about this.
and smoke at the
I
same
want this
time.
stopped as much as you do.
I don't trust you, but he is looking directly at me.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Back when you could smoke in, like, everywhere. Diners, restaurants, airplanes,
Depending on what you call a
maternity
misdemeanor, you
wards,
might be prepared to turn
everywhere.
a blind eye.
The truth is,
I'm kidding, that
I
was
employ a lot
horrible.
of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local
Jesus
blacks and
Christ,
Chicanos
dude.
all want jobs in the aircraft.
Those are your employees. Treat them with some
Presumably
fucking
because
dignity.
The pay is a lot better. How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Bar. So there are certain bars in Philadelphia where you can smoke inside. If the
Mr.
bar
Parnell, do you know what kind
like
of trouble
doesn't
you're
serve food
Come clean with us.
and is old
Okay,
enough,
so things are a little flat.
there's like a weird gray
We're
area,
deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having
and it's
any
always
military
pleasing whenever I'm in there because I end up in these like crappy old dive bars where like some punk band's playing.
Ever heard of
And
Juan
it's like,
Garcia
I kind of have that moment where I look around. It's like Homer in the lesbian bar, where he's looking around seeing all these clues, but I'm seeing like ashtrays and people smoking. I'm like, oh, you could smoke in here.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as
There
his
isn't a
brother
fire
Ron,
escape
who
in
we
this
shot
lesbian
dead
bar.
less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington.
Especially
There's an
whenever,
investigation going
when
on
I used to work with the
profiteering.
band I
Like a guy
worked
shouldn't
with,
be able to turn
whenever
a
we
buck
play
while
a show
the war is on.
outside of Philadelphia,
dead Marines
most
sleep
places
soundly,
in Pennsylvania you could still smoke inside at the time,
Tell us
like
about
most
Jorge
bars.
Garcia Cruz.
So it was always great because it's
Jorge?
like, oh, we're in
I have no
Delco?
idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
Like, granted, I am one of those people like, I didn't hear what he said. America. Oh no. Right after you take my AR-15. As a certified old man, the AR-15s are garbage. Like, because if you need 30 rounds to hit something, you shouldn't be shooting. Like, it's...
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night.
Amongst
night shift
other
finishes
things.
around
Like,
midnight. He would usually come in
AR-15s
around
aren't
9
any
PM and
worse or
have
better than
everything
anything
ready for
else.
the morning
They're
shift at
Legos.
6.
Like, it is something you can bolt a bunch of parts to.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor,
Like,
Mr. Parnell.
yeah.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
Like, I also maintain this, like...
Thank you. I'm grateful for that.
I'll put it this
I'll
way.
show you around
FBI
myself.
statistics says that most interballistic conflict
I hate seeing
resolution
how things are made.
or interpersonal
Maybe like that time I went to the
ballistic conflict
slaughterhouse and could eat steak for a
resolution
week.
takes place between 3 to 5 yards and about 2 to 7 shots fired. 2 to 6, 7 shots fired. If you need 30, you need to spend more time at the range. Also, shotgun's better. Almost every situation,
This is where
shotgun's
the produce
better.
comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add
You
them to
pee
the
in the
line regular
vegetables?
quantities.
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? I've learned something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
So this is like a vegetable grinder?
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The
That
other
looks like a
hopper's for the
still.
pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you,
That's
Phelps?
one thing that I think is dumb about America, amongst many, to be fair.
Soup is ladled automatically into cans.
America's got a lot of stupid shit about it. But one thing I find particularly dumb is we're not allowed,
Sure.
like,
It's over here.
we're not allowed to have distilling equipment in America. What if you gotta shoot through a police roadblock 500 yards from robbing a bank downtown LA? If I'm 500 yards away,
Yes, sir.
I'll find another way around.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
Robbing the bank, Twitch, calm down. Exactly. Definitely not a Bank of America. Huh. Ray's Cafe. D. Lynch. We know him. Big Steve's Cafe. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for here. People. D. Lynch. Which kind of sounds like I'm saying delish. 20th Century Market's getting a lot of soup.
What's going
going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
The cafe from Mulholland Drive. I actually don't know. But Dudley Lynch is somebody we've seen in both a case and a street crime.
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
I feel like that dude's face is not correctly proportioned to his head.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do.
It's been so long since I've seen Mulholland Drive.
Loading and unloading.
Like, I'll have to put that on the list, too. I mean, to be fair, the list is ever growing. And I'm not, like, doing any better at, like... Yeah, you're fidgeting and looking around.
Sergio,
I'm not doing any
if you don't
better
give me
at,
something,
like,
I'm gonna go to Immigration
watching
Services and have you deported.
enjoying things from the list.
You get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night. Jorge gets it canned
The
up.
good old Twinkle's Diner.
From here, it gets sent all over the
Is that the very famous diner that shows up in, like, a bunch of movies? I think it also shows up in, like,
the 20th century market.
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs.
like Reservoir Dogs, I think.
And you don't know Juan
The one with the
Garcia
creepy
Cruz?
old lady out back, right?
Not me.
The lady who played the nun. Lie.
You're a liar, Sergio.
You're lying to me,
You're
Sergio.
in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, placa.
You have the same coin as the other dude. Like,
We found a matching silver
that was a
dollar
lady?
on
Yeah.
Juan Garcia. What are the odds
The,
of
like,
that,
homeless
Sergio?
woman who, like, does the jump scare.
And Jorge are brothers. They're cousins.
She also played the nun, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, no, it's horrifying.
He gives out
Like,
the
but if
silver
I'm not mistaken, it's the same lady who played the nun in the movie The
I get
Nun.
list of deliveries every morning.
The titular nun, if you will.
You keep your mouth shut for today.
I could be
I'll take
completely
you
wrong in
Do
making
we
that
have a
up,
deal?
though, too.
Do I have a choice?
The nun was good. I heard it was
Is
real
that a
bad.
serious question? That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things
Nah, it's
appear as
good.
normal here.
Okay.
Keep an eye on Sergio.
I heard
in
it.
case he
It kind.
attempted to blow the
Should it be
whistle.
fair? I don't like the Conjuring movies, and I heard it was the same fuckery as in the Conjuring movies.
Cheer up, fatso. We're gonna let you go
I also
on
realized
season these poor
I
staff a
don't
little
think I
while
like
longer.
Brian Fuller.
Well, until
So I
some
recently
common
watched
union
Hannibal.
types infiltrate this place.
And it was so fucking boring. And it's been recommended to me by a couple people.
I never knew fresh vegetables.
But it was
could
so
smell
fucking
bad.
boring. You know? Well, that's the thing. It's like, I like Mads Mikkelsen. Ooh, that is a very red car. What the fuck are you doing? Like,
How many years have you
it
been
was a
in
bunch
Vice
of stuff
Road?
where it's like on paper or alone, it's real fucking neat.
More years than I want to own up to, fellas.
But, like, as a whole, I kept getting so fucking
Do you have
bored.
any idea who Rojas was talking about?
You know?
The gringo
Like, it was
runs the
very, like,
operation? Could be anybody.
it kind of was wafting its own
don't
farts
expect
the
those
entire time,
morons
to
to
put it
be
very
running the show,
classy
do
and
you?
elegantly.
You
Like,
ask
I
Rojas
get that
how
you
much a
really
silver
want to take your
dollar's worth,
time and,
probably
you know,
say
have
50
these, like,
cents.
real pretty and, like, stylistic looking, like, vignettes. But, like, come on. Like, the universe is dying. Let me get on with my fucking life. I don't have time for this. I don't have time to watch Hannibal Lecter fucking make another fucking fancy meal. Yeah, I can meet you most of the way on that. I don't remember so much about it. But I think I also, like, kind of came to the realization that maybe I just also don't like Brian Fuller. Because I'm thinking on it, it's like, yeah, most Brian Fuller things I've watched, I don't like. Which the thing, it's like, I know I like Mads Mikkelsen. And I love Larry Fishburne. Like, happy whenever I get to see Cowboy Curtis, you know? Which is a fucking deep
This is
cut.
car 11K. Go ahead with the further.
Roger 11K. Officer needs assistance on the grounds of the...
But yeah, like, I like Mads Mikkelsen because I liked him, you know, in Doctor Strange, and, like, I enjoyed the bits of him I saw from Death Stranding.
Same gang that took the Citizens National Trust and Savings last month.
But, like, Jesus Christ. Come on, get on with the fucking thing.
You're clear. Go.
Add the hunt to your list. Where is this dude? Oh, there he is.
I'm wide open here.
Oh,
That's it.
the cop got him.
That's all of them.
Hunt to your list. I just had my... There it is. It has been added to my black hunt a killer notebook.
Can you drive to this one?
How many street crimes are we up to? We gotta be coming up on the end of them. I feel like I've done so many. Which, by the way, this is a DLC mission. This ain't even like a full mission.
Take a look at what's going on.
No, this is a different market. I was about to say, isn't this the market where we found that murdered lady's jewelry by the El Dorado bar? But
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
look at that hood emblem.
LAPD, nobody move.
I'll take my chances.
I feel like I would never run from the cops. Not because of respect for the cops or anything, but because I'm gravely out of shape.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
This Brussels sprout looks weird.
I'd say
Oh,
I've
it's
got about
weird.
half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you.
That's fair. Cole Phelps shoots a lot of people.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for.
Cole Phelps kills more people than vending machines.
Your compadres? Turn out your
Girl was playing
pockets.
Apex. I really have to remember to turn that off.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Airto, Mexican, Tijuana address.
And you have like $3-4. And I can't drop him. Like a real
Here's
cop.
the deal, Airto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
That's all you do? So you're also bad at your job. Oh, I don't trust you. I think you know because you also have a silver dollar.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you
I
I
have a
know
text
them.
message.
I told you my family
Text message
is at
from a
risk.
short number.
What makes me part of their gang?
I'm so excited. My notebooks arrived in South Jersey finally. Please be true. Which, by the way, has anybody else been getting like a ton of
Silver
spam?
dollar, Airto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
Technical difficulty.
Silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name,
USPS
I
tracking
would
is
be
down,
buried alongside
but it
my
says here,
wife
my
and
notebooks have arrived in,
If you
which
don't
also,
give
once
us
again,
something, you will rot in jail.
that'd be great
while your
if I didn't
family
just order
starves on the street.
an accidental
Ernesto
5-pack of
Juarez,
knockoff
tonight at 1
notebooks,
a.m. He's bringing the truck into the
and
soup
literally
factory.
just started a new journal.
Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
Don't give me that
The real funny
face.
wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory.
That's one of my
Jorge
favorite threats to
organizes
throw at people. Just
We know
removing their
about
teeth.
Jorge and Juan. Juan
Because they never said I'm going to punch their teeth out.
Tell
It could
us
be
how
so
you
much
know the
worse.
Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing.
My channel locks
He
are over
brought in
there. I
Juan,
don't
Juan
even have
brought
them
in
on my
Jorge.
desk to make a fun little motion of it. Face isn't scrunched up, eyebrows aren't raised, staring straight at me. Hate to say it, I think he's
I
telling
was
the
already
truth.
here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer.
Gringos and
And I
gringas
didn't
do
wanna have
love
to
the
leave and
reefer.
start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Airto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do.
Central Police Station. Parnell Soup Co. Factory, 10 p.m. Oh, we on a stakeout, boys. Where's the stale coffee and beef jerky?
That's a lot of soup cans.
And unfiltered
I think
cigarettes.
This is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know
Welcome
something
back, Sylvan.
about this drug baron character.
Here they come.
I always love that as a trope. Because I think Dirty Harry does it really
Let 'em unload
well.
the goods first.
Where every Dirty Harry movie, he foils a crime while trying to get food or just being somewhere. And I think my favorite one's the first one, when he's just at a hot dog stand, like, yeah, I'd like a hot dog and
You're paying for every last scratch.
like And he's like, hey, is that car running? How would I know? Well,
Goddamn maniac!
yeah. I used to be able to do that entire spiel.
Move! Let's go! Everyone into position.
Yeah, we'll use a shotgun.
Got your back. LAPD,
I know what you're thinking. I do. But being that this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off, you gotta ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do you? Somewhere I got a photo of me firing one of those, the 44 Smith & Wesson. I have a buddy who has the silver version of it, the 629.
How long do you think you can hold out?
The fuck did my shotgun shells just turn into confetti there? I just executed that dude.
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Taxi Driver is one of those movies I was always kind of lukewarm on. Like, I was like, it's fine.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
You talking to me? Like, I get that that's a cool scene and all. Yep. This man appears to be dead. Guess I should rob him. You gotta admit, that's a great scene. Oh, yeah. What's the thing? It's one of those movies where, like, I respect how good it is. It's just one of those ones where I'm like, I've seen it once. That's enough. You know, grass. It's great, but I'm not, yeah. Like, I don't mind either of those things where it's like, oh, he conveniently died with his coin in his hand. These guys were really fucking hard on for these coins.
Dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Like, I think there are certain movies. It's like I often say it with Citizen Kane, where like I get why it's regarded as like one of the best movies ever made. I also think that like you should watch it once because of how like social, like, or not socially, but like how relevant it is.
I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Like, and that's about it. Citizen Kane is pretty rewatchable.
Minimum another 50 pounds.
I think for somebody like you or me who are very into movies, yes.
We got the guy.
I think for the average person,
it certainly does.
The Aronofsky drug one. Requiem for a Dream? Do you mean Requiem for a Dream? Because yeah, no, that's one I've watched exactly once and was like, I'm good. You know, I've had enough. Oh, well, on the bed, it's above me. Yeah, fine, never watching that again, yeah. Although I do love to make the reference ass to ass. Yeah, I'm pretty good with having not watched that again, like, more than a couple times.
Yet another silver
Yeah, Kami, that's the most line from the movie, yeah. I mean, to be fair, that whole movie's also extremely fucking horrific. Take away anything from that movie, it's ass to ass. Exactly. I mean, to be fair, that's one of those things where it ain't that the line itself is funny. It ain't that, like, the situation is funny. It's that the delivery is.
Quite a bloodbath.
That 100% is the delivery.
Money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been
We're gonna do
collecting.
some fucking close-up magic.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Joke's on you. Cole Phelps doesn't know how to read.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MEG.
The fuck is this
The fifth,
Dan Brown shit?
ALS. The Sankey metals.
Yeah.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's
Did
already
you
been
just
a long
know
night,
that?
Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Come on, Roy. I guess we gotta go somewhere the fuck else. I really love puzzles and, like, and shit like that. Like, I am a big dork when it comes to, like, you know, riddles and mysteries and all that kind of bullshit. I feel like Dan Brown is just a step too fucking far. Come on, hurry. We can still leave Roy behind. Fuck you, Roy. Gotta drive through this yard and playground. It's nighttime. There are no children. Roy, I hope you weren't attached to that door. Does this parking lot have no exit? Because that's not very, it's not very useful to, oh, there it is. There we go, I got rid of that door. I legitimately just hit left shift to try to sprint in the car. That's how I'm doing today.
Locked. We need another way in.
The fuck we do?
Careful.
Well, the chain link fence is clearly impregnable. Out of my way, Roy. Fucker. Well, I could use this large truck here to break the gate down, but I don't think it'll work. Aha! A drain pipe. What? Oh, okay. Like, who the fuck murdered their wife? I'm just out for an evening breaking and entering. Okay, well, clearly I can't get in that door.
Full house. Things over 5.
You know,
Hey, who the fuck is that?
Reinforcements are on the
regain some color. Wait, where's my hat?
You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Freeze. Get the fuck out of my way, Roy.
Stay in cover!
How many goons are there in this fucking gang?
Find some cover!
Okay, maybe I should find some cover.
LAPD, hands up! Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
It's been so long since I've worn a long sleeve
Roy.
shirt. Like,
Roy and I have had an
long
arrangement
sleeved.
for many years.
It
You're
feels
under arrest.
weird.
Am I?
I normally cuff them up around my arms.
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the
You'd
testimony.
be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses.
Wonder how sorted out things would be if I splatter your brain against that wall behind you,
Impossible
motherfucker.
becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me.
Who the fuck was
Phelps.
Sanders?
The
Colonel
chief will be
Sanders?
looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Fucking corrupt ass cops. Every herb bearing seed. How'd we do? All the clues, all the questions, all the property damage. 3 stars. Dope in the stash house. Oh, did I miss something in the stash house? How did I miss something in the stash house? Because I definitely, like,
your platoon is what
used
remains of
intuition
recon.
in there.
I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them
That
tonight.
sounds like a bad way to run an army.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
Courtney Sheldon, that little dorky dude? Oh, there we go.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse. breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Cole Phelps has some strong opinions. The setup. I hope this case isn't super long, because that last one took us a while. American Legion Boxing Stadium.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
That means Cole got his ass beat. You're not humbled by winning.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
God damn, egg salad sandwich for 12
It's
cents?
strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though.
I love a good egg salad.
Take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid.
I ain't had an egg salad sandwich in a minute. I should get me an egg salad.
Let's get a ringside seat.
We're sponsored by the Blue Room. Come dance at the Blue Room. I don't understand the appeal of boxing. Boxing, MMA, all that crap. I do not get it. Like, I don't get the pleasure of watching people fight. God damn, somebody threw a fucking chair? What is this, fucking ECW?
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back. LAPD. What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro. I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple of hundred other people.
Stand aside.
Do not spit on the floor. Can't
He
tell me
squeezed
what
out
to
the
do.
window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Harry 18-1, Marvin 22-1, Ray
There's a phone number we can
19-1.
run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Damn, Roy. Not even the highest bet. This appears to be tape. That's a boxing glove. How suspicious. The turlets. Hey, a mirror. A working mirror. I see you, Roy, you rat bastard. And all your low polygon glory. Okay, I guess nothing's in here. Roy, I do not wish to take a shower with you. Hey! Another newspaper. We ain't seen one of them in a minute.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help?
I
Cole?
prefer
Is
preserves.
it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say,
will never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons.
Nope.
For short-term gain.
Not making that joke.
Nope. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way.
Why did it look like he was looking at the camera?
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands, and you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most.
Ah, good old-fashioned real estate scam.
You're a magician, Doctor.
The fuck was that? Well, we have another boxing glove. I reckon this is how he got out. Alright, let's go. We'll call R&I.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
Ah, this
I
Mickey
guarantee that you'll
dickhead.
eat fish food if you don't bring me. Roy.
Why are his pants all the way up to his nipples?
Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is.
Cole Phelps is more like a Shih Tzu.
Met his brother-in-law.
By met, I mean murdered. I
I
murdered
think you
his
had the mixture
brother-in-law.
pretty scared back there.
Oh, he's gone. I was gonna see if I can fuck with him. Yeah, Cole, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Sit on the fucking bench.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
You know the place? Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Fuck you, Roy. Pardon me. I was trying to escape my partner. It'd be wild if you could just look behind you and Roy always just running at you like fucking Patrick. Why? Robert Patrick. Fucking blanked on his name real hard. Fucking Terminator 2. It's around here somewhere.
Not good.
Just turn around. And my shoulders just popped like 3 times doing that.
Think talk is cheap.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
That's fair.
Here's what I heard. The cops caught the guy who did the dahlia, but they covered it up. Some kind of big...
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Let's see, now we have
I swear, this town is going...
Jimmy Cagney, Orson Welles, Ava Gardner, Shirley Temple, Rita Hayworth, and Kane, Harpo Marx,
Save all year and never afford that.
and Trinity, Clark Gable, Winston Churchill, Jean Harlow, Humphrey Bogart, Marilyn Monroe, Bob Hope, Artie Shaw. Olivia, Mr. Vincent Price, Robert Mitchum,
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife?
what was the, I feel like there was something else on the note. AL345. I don't know if that'll help us any. I don't know if that will help us any.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved
I
that
don't
big
know what
case.
I'm looking for here. Robert Mitchum? No. No. Bogart 305? No.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
I'm not proud of it,
Bulldog.
but
Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
I think it was room 207, he said.
Try hiring a lawyer.
Well, 207 has a gold doorknob, so I assume this is it. We have a Western Union.
Door's unlocked. He must be
Alvaro
heading home.
Hammond.
You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
I like how Phelps
Looks
is like,
he's had a broad up here.
oh, we got a mouth guard. And the most disgusting sink humanly imaginable. Oh, god damn it. I want the stuff on the bureau.
Does Albert have somebody special?
They ate all the good ones.
Fight.
Actually, the only good ones out of those are usually like the toffee ones. Because even though I don't like chocolate, I love toffee.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Parnell Soup, we just dealt with them. Candy Edwards.
Has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
We're betting.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
I mean, $11,755 is a good amount of money now.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Yep, definitely a woman. Doesn't buy all the lipstick.
He has a real love interest. It's still warm.
They couldn't have gotten far.
You kidding?
One of you, Candy Edwards.
The cop from the papers. I don't think you're a fool, but what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Do you have an address for her? Oh yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Let's go visit Candy Edwards. Roy's trying to get to the car before I can, so I can't leave him.
Here's what I heard. Cops caught the guy who did the dally. They covered it up.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place.
God,
He's got a
sneeze.
haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
Hey,
It's a
my
front
outfit
for
is
his
very
illegal
stylish,
activities.
thank you.
It is that, but he does
Also, it is
carry
so
some
hot
very
in here
sharp
right now.
suits.
Speaking of outfits, the
If it's
sweater
okay with
vest
you,
was
I'll
a
stick
bad
with Brooks
idea.
Brothers.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare! So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Can I help you?
I don't need
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You
That was-
friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy
Aren't we
type?
all?
Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
Aren't we all friends of the Italian guys?
All these gentlemen callers.
Give it up.
Sounds
bitch.
like we're missing all
He's
the
got
fun.
Like hitting women.
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Get him, Cole.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Yep, those are hands. Ah, switchblade.
Nasty weapon.
Little
All the
stiletto
Italians
knife.
carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
We don't all carry them. I have a razor. And I'm sure based on my face, you can tell I'm not good at it.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Okay. I really wish anything in this game would take longer than 3 seconds so I can roll up the sleeves of my shirt. Yes, Cole, pick up either of them.
Scania sails from New York.
Wait, no. I wanna look at that again. Can I flip it? I cannot flip it and reverse it. So coasters to Akron. Ugh.
I guess there is
Ohio.
Ohio.
Wow.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Fuck you, Roy.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
You lie.
You're lying.
You lie like a
You were in his
fucking
hotel
rug.
room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
No, fuck I can't. You filled out a fucking thing with your, like, name on it. Where is it?
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him, shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Oh, you lying bitch.
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
I mean, I did literally, like, find
Albert wrote his winnings
things
down
in your
on a notepad
room.
in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Have to sleep. Good night, Ralph. Girlie, you have a lovely sleep. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out and popping in. I hope you take care. Always great to see you, buddy. I'm going to doubt her because I don't think I have anything to actually
Albert is
catch
going
her in a
home
lie
by
with.
boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell
Oh
a
yes,
payoff.
there's a ticket to to like
I
head.
say stake her out.
She says a ticket to Ohio. I don't blame her for not heading straight to the train station. Death or Ohio?
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Great, one of these. I'm so good at these. She has a suitcase. I need her to turn. That shoe shine stand just in the middle of the fucking thing. Oh, that's why there's a shoe shine stand there. She doesn't expect a thing.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Well, let me have control of the camera back. Be awkward if this guy drove away.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Oh, how nice. She's got flowers. I feel like I'm doing so much better than I have been with these. Yeah, it's a refrigerator. How nice. You can refrigerate. Modern electronics. Come on, we can do this. We followed her for so long.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Cole, run. Cole's like deciding not to run. I keep hitting the run button, but now we are so far away. Cole, please. Cole.
Too much slack.
Then let me run, game. Have I hit sticky keys or something at this point?
Move in. At risk losing the trail.
Oh, thank God. I wonder if it's because I hit cap lock. Which would be fucking stupid. Oh God, I have heartburn.
Yes. Surprise, surprise.
That's the cop from the newspapers.
Great, now I can't stop running.
A blonde woman just came in here.
You brought in the case for that
She went
poor
out the
lady
back
killed
way.
near City Hall.
Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She
God
cleaned me
damn.
out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door.
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Arts and crafts. I feel like he does it too rough to actually get this. Cause like I've done this before to get a raised pencil etching or whatever the hell it's called. And yeah, it literally is fucking running if I hit the caps lock. Nope, just auto run apparently. Huh.
Oh, sister, I was so tight I couldn't walk.
Hey, I'm sorry? You were so tight you couldn't walk? Oh, Lord.
I heard he's an honest cop.
I wonder if that's using the...
K11 King, further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy
My
collecting
turn
on Albert's
signals.
behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Churchill is one of those mildly interesting characters throughout history. Like, I feel like every time Winston Churchill comes up, I hear some kind of wild-ass story about him. And these are some shitty looking places. That Coombs from a previous mission?
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Where the fuck's your phone? Oh. Get out of the way, Roy.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Fuck, I need to use a phone? It's wild to me.
Operator, message for
Living in
KDPN.
2025 or whatever fucking year it is.
You through now.
People having to use phones
You connect me to the yellow
in the
cab
past.
company.
Like
Hollywood
I've had to
2187,
use a
please.
payphone before.
This is Detective Phelps, LAPD.
It sucked.
You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Send one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Do you have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray.
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue.
I feel like we already got the address for this. Yeah, we already had the address for it. I don't know why the game was making me get it again.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
No hurry, gentlemen. We're not trying to catch her before she gets away or nothing.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys.
The roof of the
especially
car
where fights
isn't
concerned.
connected.
A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
It's staying level while the car's like...
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must
Great,
be
now I get to tail something in a car. We all know how good my driving is, so we'll see how this goes for me.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
Doing the best I can, Roy.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
How many stops is she gonna make?
Luckily, the game isn't overly smart, so as long as you don't, like, get too close...
Spooked him. Back into traffic, Phelps, now.
Like, they will notice if you get into an accident, but as long as you don't get too close, they won't notice it, like...
Hammond is full of himself. Being this sure he was gonna win.
Jesus Christ, dude. The NPCs are not helping matters. Turn, motherfucker. Absolutely fireproof.
That bitch has given me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Well, you're owed, motherfucker. You don't... aren't owed anything.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Motherfucker stopped in the middle of an intersection. To be fair, I'm a decent driver. Like, I've been doing it a long time. I've done it professionally. I know what I'm doing.
That's the cat.
Man, are other people frustrating as shit in cars.
Don't get too close. She must be inside.
I hate people who hesitate. If you're gonna be lost, if you don't know where you're going, be confident about it. Like, you know, worst comes to worst, you gotta go around the block.
After her. Don't lose that cab. Whoa, back off before we get made.
The hard part is I have to kind of watch the,
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
I gotta kind of watch the radar because the car will blink when I'm getting too close.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Slow and easy. Doesn't help that they're stuck behind an NPC.
That
Bro,
bitch is giving me what I'm owed.
Where
That's
are you
all I
going?
know.
Come on. All right. Come on. We're almost there. Come on. I hope. I don't actually know how long this goes on for. At least I don't have to act incognito in the car. There we go.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Holy shit, it's 2:40 a.m.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
God, that was a bad
I swear,
joke.
This sound's going straight to hell.
God damn it, Candy.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
It's so hot in here right now.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Fruit beers all around, doll.
Has that just been paid look about him? Ah, one of these days.
It's all from the newspapers.
God damn, this went bad quickly.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Cole Phelps just leaves a trail of dead women. Huh. That's a little purse gun.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Huh. The Egyptian theater is set up. Yeah. Okay, that's the other half of the movie ticket stub we saw earlier.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
That'd be a good place to hide one. No, okay. I thought that was going to be a newspaper.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
That voice line sound weird to y'all? That voice line sounded real weird to me.
This seems like a long shot.
I don't know. There's a car parked out front.
Car 11, King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound.
Knife wound?
The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker.
Oof.
You think he got the money, too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Alright, that's kind of a badass saying. Come on, Roy.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money.
I wish places had themes like this.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
Why would you shoot the shadow?
And that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make the...
You only got one bullet
Candy
left.
did it to make the dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
Maybe they shouldn't be wearing flashlights right now.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Clear me some space here. some cover! Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
Cole, please. Alright. I think we're back on the right track.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond, too, when I find him.
Give me some goddamn cover! Take cover, you lunatic!
Who's shooting?
You're clear, go!
I have the high ground. That was an oddly clean kill for Cole Phelps.
It's time to come out now, Hammond!
Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Iskanya sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Wow.
Now beat it.
How very malleable of Cole Phelps.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
I'm sorry, Roy.
Donnelly and the
You seem to be under the
their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you
under the misconception I give a fuck about your money,
They're a
Roy.
little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
There are no good guys in this game. 11 of 11, 3 of 3. Oh, almost. Ourselves for England unexpectedly vanishing from police custody. I think we did surprisingly well on this mission. We got 4 stars out of 5. Distinguished, even. But that'll about do it for me tonight. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the raid again, Sylvan. We will be back Thursday with more LA Noire. Which should be the last 2 cases of homicide, I think. I think there's only 2 more. But we're burning through it. We're almost there. I'm starting to sweat. I have to pee again. So, I'm not going to belay. I hope you all have a lovely middle of your week. I will catch you later. Bye. I'm going to be everybody's problem. It won't keep me in cinematic mode, though. It knows better.
God damn it, Cole! Do I tell you how to drive?